So, ladies and gentlemen, we want to begin with giving an award to somebody whose name I think we all know, probably have been at his restaurants a time or two, or tried to get a reservation in some of his restaurants. It's kind of hard to get into some of them. So our first award this evening is going to be presented by Radha Motiha. Did I say that right? Very close. All right, I'll try to get it right on the second try. Now, she is a global health expert at the United Nations Foundation and the executive director of the Global Alliance for Clean Cook Stoves. Come on up.
Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Jose Andres is a world-renowned chef and the owner of the ThinkFoodGroup. Chef Andres is being recognized this evening by the Rumi Forum for his tireless dedication and commitment to serving the less fortunate through feeding and educational programs and creating sustainable solutions to overcoming hardship and poverty through training in culinary skills. Chef Andres' inspirational work in Haiti, Africa, and the Americas through initiatives like the World Central Kitchen and the Global Alliance for Clean Cook Stoves is why the Rumi Forum believes in honoring Chef Andres is so very important. Both as the executive director of the Global Alliance, where I get to work with him around the world, and as a Washingtonian who gets to enjoy his restaurants and culinary creations, time and again I've witnessed his singular ability to transform communities around ideas of increased nutrition, delicious food, better health, clean cooking solutions, and professional skills development. Jose's holistic view of food security makes him a formidable force in global development. Farm to table, canning to cook stoves, smart kitchens and smarter hygiene and agricultural practices, teaching the next generation of thinkers and world leaders. He does it all, and better still, he gets results. He has an enviable amount of energy. For those of you who've had the chance to travel with him, you'll witness this firsthand. His energy and passion to innovate and make a difference in people's lives around the world. And I'm very proud to call him my colleague and my friend. Please join me in congratulating Chef Jose Andres and welcoming him to the stage to accept the 2013 Rumi Forum Extraordinary Commitment to Community Service Award.
He's coming.
Did we move to the wrong place? Thank you, Radha. Thank you. Hi, good evening, everybody. Thank you very much, Radha. I feel a bit almost guilty of being here and receiving this award because I'm 44. I've been an immigrant all my life. And the only thing I try to do is follow the footsteps of many people before me who are really my inspiration. So if anybody deserves an award like this, rather you will be first in line. So I'm really humbled that you are even presenting this to me. Thank you very much. And especially when you read the achievements of Mrs. Annette Lantos and Dr. Ali Mazrui, when you read what they've done, again, I feel kind of almost not belonging to this moment of receiving the award. But if it's maybe a reason why you maybe gave it to me, I know my restaurants are difficult to get a reservation, but I promise you, I like you all. You didn't have to give me an award to call me for a reservation tomorrow. With good people, I will do this very happily. So, teşekkür ederim. I'm very, 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 very pleased. So, first time I left my country, I was on the Navy of Spain, and I arrived to Ivory Coast in a beautiful ship called Juan Sebastián del Cano, which was a tall ship where the midshipmen of the Spanish Navy trained. And I visited Abidjan. And I think it's the first time in my life as a young man that I realized there was other people that didn't experience the same life I was experiencing. But somehow, even seeing people under hardships, I saw people that they always had a smile somehow in their face. Me, which I was a boy of a working family, but I had a great plate of food every day. Sometimes I will be upset because I didn't got the right basketball shoes, or my father didn't bought the new TV. And then when you go to a place like Abidjan and you leave the town and you go 2-3 hours inside the country and you see that other people with a fraction of what you have, they were happy. They had a smile. This was an important moment in my life. So this is maybe when I arrived in America as a young boy. And I saw the opportunity as a mature person to start giving back to community what the community was giving back to me. So it's when I joined DC Central Kitchen right here in DC. If you've never been, I invite you to go. A great organization where we help people by empowering them. We take them out of the streets and we tell them, we're going to empower you. We're going to give you education. We're going to make you belong. And in the process of training young Americans and training them to be cooks and putting them back in society, we feed 6,000 to 8,000 people a day, right here in Washington, D.C. This was the creation of a man called Robert Egger. This is a guy who should be receiving this award, not me. Robert Egger believed that food was an agent of change. That actually, this great food we had tonight, and where we are enjoying tonight, others don't have the option to enjoy, but actually, the power of food is present in every day of our lives. And I keep going on and on about the great opportunities we have around making food an agent of change, and making food something that can achieve peace and dialogue around the world. And I say that because sometimes peace is easier to achieve than what it seems humanity is able to do. Today we have a big talk about immigration here in America, and illegal immigration. And you're going to be saying, what this has to do with food or with peace? Well, I've been an immigrant, as I've been telling you, and I've seen firsthand how now people are trying to leave Northern Africa to try to come to Europe and putting at risk their lives. If they're doing this, it's because they have probably a plate of food to put in front of the children. They're risking everything they have to try to get to that magic place. The same we face here in America. Right now, immigration is the talk of town, as we know it. And I only keep asking every time I talk with any senator or congressman, come on, people. I am an immigrant. I'm about to become an American the 5th of December. And I got opportunities that no other immigrant got, probably. And I'm only telling them, where do you think somebody will be able to leave their country and what they know to go to somewhere else they don't know? It's in part because they don't have this plate of food. So here, celebrating this dialogue for peace, I want to put forward the important, simple message that food can be simply the solution to many of the problems we face today in this world. Food should not be the problem that creates wars or that creates a fruit man in the streets somewhere in the Middle East and burn himself because he's complaining about a quality of life he's not getting. Or people that are risking their lives to try to cross the ocean to go to a paradise place where they see food is available to them. I believe dialogue, that is what you're trying to achieve at the Rumi Forum. No dialogue happens better than sharing a pot of food. And I want to end just by making sure that we remember that to a degree, food is very much who we are. It's the goodness of the earth that is put in front of us in the form of a delicious food that we're able to feed our souls, feed our stomachs. But that we need to be making sure that if we want to have a better, peaceful world, we have to start a serious dialogue of how we are going to make sure that the food, the goodness of the earth, is shared by all equally. If one day we achieve this, I have a dream that peace will be solved only with the humbleness of sharing a piece of bread or a beautiful stew in any table around the world. Thank you again very much for the Rumi Forum for giving me this award. I hope I'll keep working hard the next 44 years of my life to at least trying to deserve it. Thank you very much.